Katie. We are going to do an unboxing video for the Animal Spirits of the Sacred Isles by Lynn Thurman. It's an oracle card deck. It's an animal oracle card deck. I had to stop my music there. I don't know if you've ever played the video game Fate, but it was music from that. Anyway, so we're going to do an unboxing video for this. I have opened it and gone through it a little bit just to be sure that I could get all the information that I needed before recording this video. So let's go over the pamphlet here. It's really just a sheet of paper, and I can't show you the back because it shows you how to get to the online guidebook. So it doesn't have a printed guidebook, it has a digital guidebook. So that's something to consider. I did back this project on Kickstarter, I believe. So I think that it's available for you to purchase now, but I just wanted to make sure you knew that it didn't come with an actual guidebook. So what it comes with is a suggested keywords for the cards. And I'm going to just bring it up so you can read the top. It says, "Welcome to the Animal Spirits of the Sacred Isles. You'll find 80 animals that live or once lived on the North Atlantic islands of the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland. Below are suggested keywords that you can use with each animal, but I encourage you to make the deck your own. Let the beautiful creatures of the Sacred Isles guide you and inspire you through the art of divination." So we are not going to go over the animal keywords. I think you could probably find that on the website, sacredisles.com, I think it is. Hold on. Yep, sacredisles.com. So that's www.sacred, sacredisles.com. And then you can, here, I'll just cover that part. And you can see the website. I just don't want to give away the guidebook because I think that's something that should be reserved for people who have purchased the deck out of consideration for the hard work of Lynn. And I think her husband might have helped Paul, but I'm not really too sure. Anyway, so let's get on with the deck. The cardstock is relatively thick. It has give, and it's kind of like a matte. It's not super glossy, but it is, I think it's high quality. I mean, I think, you know, it's probably not something that I would shuffle in a hard way. I would take care of it and shuffle gingerly. So we're going to go over each of the cards here, and I'm going to try to zoom in. I'm going to try to zoom so you can see the picture, and we'll go over each one. Now, one of the things I really like about this deck is the backgrounds to the animals. I mean, it's very straightforward. It's very simple. There's nothing super fancy about it. It's just an animal with a background behind it. But the thing that I really liked about this deck is that it has a wide variety of animals and insects, and it has like the male and female. So we have a bull and we have a cow. And when we get down closer, like the chicken, the male chicken is the cock and the female chicken is the hen. So I kind of really like that distinction between masculine and feminine energy. Look at the little dormouse. And when we're done doing the walkthrough, I will pull a card for us, and I will actually read a little bit from the guidebook that accompanies it, so we can learn a little more about the animal and what you would get if you purchase this deck. And if I'm going too fast for you, you know, you can pause the video if there's an animal you want to get a closer look at. If I just go too quick, I like to keep it short for those who like short videos, so they can just get a general look at it. But I also like to zoom in so you can get details. And if I'm going too quick, then you just need to pause the video. Look at the newt. So that's one of the things I like is that the deck has animals that you wouldn't see in any old oracle deck. You know, I own quite a few animal oracles, and this has a variety of animals that you may not see in other oracle decks, which I think is really quite cool. So that's something to consider if you're interested in a animal oracle, to find a deck that has a variety of animals that may not be found in other decks. Make sure we're still in frame here. The lower you get, the more they move around. Look at the toad. Now, we're going to have a super quick lesson in amphibians here because I'm really fond of frogs and toads, and most people I have found get the two of them confused. So we're just going to have a super quick conversation about the difference here. You can see that a frog has a slimy skin. It's not bumpy, and toads usually have a bumpy skin. So that's something to consider. And frogs mainly live in water. Toads mainly live on land. They do lay their eggs, which become toadpoles in ponds and marshes and things like that. Okay, sorry. I know that was a little random, but I'm a super big fan of frogs and toads. Look at the wildcat. So some of these, like it said, some of them are not still living in the UK or in Ireland, but some of them have become extinct. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, and we are going to shuffle the deck so you can get an idea of how it shuffles. Now it is quite big, so it's going to take some maneuvering, and as you can see, I didn't do a very good job shuffling it. So we are going to shuffle from the sides, which is what I find to be... Oh, looks like we have an Amber Alert of some kind that just came through. My apologies for that. You can't plan for that. I have to have my work phone on because I'm on call, and my apologies. Anyway, so shuffling is a little difficult, but that's just because I have small hands. If you have big hands and long fingers, you probably won't have a hard time. The cards just need to be, you know, and some people, you know, they can really make it work. I'm just not one of those people, so we will do the best that we can here. And, you know, the cardstock is rather, like I said, it's thick, so it is a good quality cardstock, which means that it is going to be a little bit of a challenge to shuffle. Anyway, so what we'll do is we will cut it a few times, just to make it easier to maneuver here. And then we will fan the cards out, so they do fan really well, and we will pull a single card to use as a message. So let's see here. I am being drawn to this card right here. Oh, we have a Wren. So Wren is at the bottom of the deck. It is the last card in the deck. Again, sorry. So if you just give me a super brief moment, I will open up the guidebook and we will go all the way to the end, and I will read you all about wrens. I just need to zoom out a little bit. Okay. So the wren is all about resourcefulness. Wrens are a common bird found in the Sacred Isles year-round. They are comfortable in most habitats, including urban and suburban areas, farmland, woodland, and heath. I don't know what that means, but that's what it says. Wrens will also nest in the back gardens and will use nesting boxes provided by humans. Wrens are secondary cavity nesters, which means that they don't excavate their own nest but will inhabit naturally occurring hollows. Ever resourceful, they use nests abandoned by other birds and are known to bully blue tits from their nest, break their eggs, and move into their space. When a male wren is ready to find a mate, he begins the nest building process using tiny twigs. He will make up 12 nests and then invites his chosen mate to pick her favorite. If the female wren likes the nest, she'll finish adding twigs to finalize the nest. Wrens nest often including spider egg sacs in the construction of the nest. The sticky sacs serve as a bonding agent. Then the hatchling spiders eat nuisance mites that form in the nest, deteriorates, and finally the spiders become food for the wrens. Sorry. So their status is they're native. They can be found in Great Britain and Ireland. The Sacred Isles conservation status is amber, and the world conservation status is least concern. Now, it does come with a meditation that you can do to meet the wren. So we are going to do that just to give you a example of what you can get with this deck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wren right in the center frame here, and I'm going to read Meet Wren so you can do this meditation. Find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably and not be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, then exhale through your mouth. Repeat this deep breathing several times, feeling your body relax with each exhale. Imagine yourself in a forest surrounded by tall trees and lush vegetation. The sun is shining down on you, warming your skin, and the sounds of nature are all around you. As you walk deeper into the forest, you come across a small bird's nest belonging to a wren. You sense that the wren is inside, waiting for you. Approach the nest and extend your hand, offering a small gift of food to the wren. As you do this, imagine yourself becoming more and more connected to the energy of wren. Suddenly, you feel yourself transforming into the wren. You are now one with the wren, experiencing the world from its perspective. Look around and take in your surroundings. How do you feel as the wren? What do you sense? How does your body feel? Take a moment to fully experience and immerse yourself as the wren. As you explore the forest, the wren shows you the wisdom it has to offer. You may see visions, hear messages, or simply feel a deep understanding. Allow the wisdom to follow you and become a part of you. Give thanks to the wren for sharing its wisdom with you, for the gift of this experience. When you feel ready, return to your human body. Slowly open your eyes, stretch, and take a deep breath. Take a moment to reflect on what you have learned and experienced. Write down or remember the message or insights that came to you during this meditation. So that is an example of the meditations that accompany each one of these cards in this deck. So if you saw an animal in this deck that you connect with deeply, it might be something that you're interested in purchasing because you can do meditations to meet each one of these animals and merge with them and become one with their energy and take your spiritual practice to a deeper level by connecting with the animal spirits of the Sacred Isles. If you have any questions, you can find me online at my website, katiemcbrien.com. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. I hope you have a blessed day.